Social infrastructure is essential for development, says PM Modi as he lays the foundation stone for a new AIIMS at Bathinda, Punjab. Says black money and corruption have looted the middle class and deprived the poor of their rights, and his government wants to ensure that the middle class is not exploited and the poor get their dues. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the fields of farmers must have adequate water that belongs to India and assured farmers of their right over the water that flows through the Indus, adding that he will strive to have this water back. While speaking at Bathinda, the Prime Minister said that he is more concerned about the welfare of farmers. He said that black money and corruption have affected the middle class and deprived the poor of their rights. While speaking at a public rally at Anandpur Sahib in Punjab, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Guru Gobind Ji Maharaj fought cruelty with bravery and gave the message of unity to the people, and added that we have to inspire the coming generations to follow the same teachings. Attacking political rivals that opposed demonetization, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said they would have lavished praise on him if he had given them time before announcing the move. The PM said the country is fighting a big battle against corruption and black money, and the ordinary citizen is the soldier in this fight. Government today said it wanted a reduction in the use of physical currency in the economy, which should be substituted with digital money. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said in Lok Sabha that while physical currency should decline, business and commerce should prosper. He said out of 80 crore debit cards, 40 crore were actively used at ATMs. Ruckus continued to rock Parliament, with the opposition, mostly the Congress members, storming the well of the House, demanding the presence of Prime Minister during the debate on demonetization. The scenes of slogan shouting and ruckus in both houses continued despite repeated disruptions and adjournments. As the uproar continued, both houses were adjourned till Monday. Exchange of old 500 and 1000 rupee currency notes, which had stopped at bank counters from Thursday midnight, will continue to take place at all RBI counters. The RBI in a notification said the Apex Bank advises members of the public that exchange of demonetized notes in 500 and 1000 rupee denominations will continue to be available at the counters of the Reserve Bank up to the current limit of 2000 rupees per person as hitherto. 2 police personnel were martyred in a militant attack on a petrol party in Kulgam, South Kashmir. Meanwhile, an army jawan was martyred and 2 unidentified militants killed in a fierce gun battle in Manspora area of North Kashmir's Bandipora district. Supreme Court has banned the sale of firecrackers in Delhi NCR in an attempt to keep the rising pollution level in the capital and its surrounding areas under check. However, there is no restriction on bursting crackers, as it would be difficult to implement and monitor, the Apex Court has said. This year, Diwali firecrackers pushed pollution levels in Delhi to a dangerous level, the worst in 3 years. Supreme Court refused to go into a plea seeking probe by an SIT into alleged recovery of documents by IT department in connection with raids on 2 business houses in Delhi in 2013-14, which purportedly showed computerized inventories containing designations of top people having received money. Colombia's government and FARC rebels signed a controversial revised peace accord to end their half-century conflict, set to be ratified in Congress despite bitter opposition. President Juan Manuel Santos and guerrilla leader Rodrigo signed the new deal with a pen made from a spent bullet in a low-key ceremony in Bogota. Santos, who won this year's Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to end the conflict, said the new deal was better than the original. The number of deaths from the collapse of scaffolding at the construction site in eastern China rose to 74 in the country's worst work safety accident in over 2 years. China has suffered several major work safety accidents in recent years, blamed on weak regulatory oversight, systemic corruption, and pressure to boost production amid a slowing economy. In badminton, Indian shuttler PV Sindhu entered the semi-finals of the Hong Kong Open Super Series badminton tournament by beating Singapore's player Xiao Liang. In other matches, Saina Nehwal will play Hong Kong's Cheng Yang Lee later in the evening. Virat Kohli came out clean against allegations of ball tampering during the test match against England in Visakhapatnam. Kohli gave primacy to ICC's decision in this regard. He said that such newspaper articles are just to take focus away from the series. Noted journalist Dilip Padgaonkar, who was a member of the 3-member interlocutors group for Jammu and Kashmir, passed away in Pune after a brief illness. The 72-year-old Padgaonkar, a former editor of the Times of India, was unwell for the past several weeks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condoled the death of the journalist Dilip Padgaonkar, saying he was a leading public thinker whose contribution to journalism will always be remembered.